trading with Ainsley. Ainsley, what's going on with oil?
It's keeping gold. Misery loves company, and oil is keeping gold company. Let's have a look at this screen, shall we? So, are we seeing it? Are we seeing an oil screen?
So this happened. Yes, we are. Yep.
Good. Which has gone. Here's the daily. It's gone absolutely nowhere for the last couple of weeks. Look at that 4-hourly chart. If you want to zoom in and see how far you've gone, not very far at all. The upside is that there was a meeting on Thursday, 1st of April. That was Thursday. I think that's right. OPEC Plus had a meeting, and they have actually agreed to gradually increase their restriction quotas, and that's really important because that information was really well received in the market, and they said they were going to increase their production in relation to demand because of all the vaccinations that are apparently taking place. And we'll just ignore the fact that AstraZeneca has been handbraked in Europe, and the rollout's been stopped in a couple of countries because of the blood clots and all that kind of jazz. However, the rest of us are just going to gloss right over that and keep going, and they can see some light at the end of the tunnel. So what we're looking at here, you can see it a little more clearly on the weekly. The last 2 weeks, you got 2 doji bars. It's just, it's very, very unfortunate, but that's what we've got at the moment. We've got just a lot of sideways movement. We're flipping between, on a technical response, we're between the 50 EMA and the 20 EMA. And hopefully we'll get some traction, because we have had a good period of consolidation, that we will get we'll get a breakout to the upside with a bit more manufacturing coming online. And as soon as that manufacturing comes online again, we're going to start seeing the demand for oil increase. And it's just a sign of the times at the moment that we haven't got much to go on. But the fact that we did not have a big drop to the downside with OPEC and OPEC plus countries saying that they're going to increase their production. They're doing 350,000 barrels per day in May and June, and 450,000 by July. So it's a very gradual increase, as opposed to when they threw caution to the wind and started throwing 1 million barrels a day at production when there was a fight last April. It's coming up a year. Can you believe that's a year? Oh my goodness, that was a year when they had that big fight and COVID really started to kick in. That was a year ago. Oh, coming up a year ago. We're just a couple of weeks off that. We've had this really good move up from the January breakout. We know that the first quarter was always going to see a nice, good seasonal push with the demand on oil, regardless of the COVID breakout. But we've just come back. We're looking for it. It's come back and sat down here, retested this little 57.30 mark, and it hasn't really gone from there. We are consolidating. I'm looking for a break to the high side at the moment. Goodness only knows what will make it twitch, because anything seems to make oil twitch at the moment to go have a little hissy fit, which it seems to recover from really, really quickly, by the way. It's bad news, it's good news, it's bad news, it's good news, and it just flicks around and is really, really hugging those fundamental news releases. So hang on, hold tight. There really isn't anything strong to go with on oil at the moment. But I'm looking, I would say in the next couple of weeks, I would like to see us move back up towards this level, if not $70 by the end of the month.
Cheers, Ainsley. I'm certainly going to be holding my oil longs based on the seasonal long we got into. I'm certainly Bill overall like the move we've seen up until the last few days. It has been a bit more sideways last week, a bit more sideways